Hello everyone, I'm Harry, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to do another how to sound like video. So we're going to try and get the tones on Supersonic by Oasis. So this is quite a straightforward song really, it's just overdriven guitar parts. Now the gain structure is slightly different on the two parts, and I used two different guitars because on the first album I believe Noel used a Les Paul style guitar. I think it was actually Johnny Marr's original 59 Les Paul, which is a very nice guitar. And then for Barnard's parts, for the rhythm parts, I used an ES335 because I think he used like an Epiphone Rivera on that. So as you saw from the title, this is going to be like an affordable how to sound like, so there's not going to be any fancy pedals or fancy tube amp. Ignoring the guitars, because you could use any humbucker guitar for these parts really, or any Les Paul or semi-hollow body style Gibson. So we're just using one amp and we're getting all the effects and the gain structure from that one amp. So the amp we're using is the Nextone Artist by Boss. And then I'm just miking the Nextone with the Sennheiser E906, and that's going straight into my audio interface. So I recently did an out-of-the-box full demo of the Nextone Artist with a produced track in the beginning so we can see what it sounds like in the song, and going through all the features as well. So if you'd like to see that, there'll be a link up in the cards, in the description, and pinned in the comments. So this is a solid state amp, kind of like a traditionalist version of the Katana in a way. It's a bit more priced than the Katana, but I think it sounds really good. The main thing that is like kind of like the selling point of this is the different power amp sections that you can use. So these emulate loads of different famous types of amps. So like the 6V6 is kind of like a deluxe reverb, 6L6 is kind of like a twin reverb, the EL84 is kind of like a low wattage Vox, and then the EL34 is like a Marshall sound. Okay, so the first part we hear is kind of like this pick scraping bit that kicks off the songs after a couple of repeats of the drums. So for that I was using the Les Paul, and we were using the EL34 mode, so like a Marshall thing, and that was the same settings for this little pick scraping part and the main and all of Noel's lead lines as well. The only difference was that I pulled up the delay ever so slightly, so the delay is kind of set like a slapback type thing, just to give it a bit of space, and then we had a little bit of reverb engaged as well. So like I say, we were on the EL34 mode on the lead channel to get the overdrive, a little bit of delay and a little bit of reverb. So I'll pull that track, isolated out the intro song, so you can see and hear exactly what's going on. You'll see the amp settings on screen as well, and if you look at the delay section, the blinking light is how fast the delay is set. I just did that by tapping it in, and then the level is set just so we can give it a bit of space. Okay, so the next part we're going to look at is the main riff and Noel's part throughout the song. So again, we had all the same settings on the Nextone as the pick scraping part. I just pulled the delay level down a little bit. So we did have the gain on the lead channel going, a bit of delay and a bit of reverb. So for most of it, I was just on the bridge pickup of the Les Paul for all the little main riff parts and the little fills. And then the only part that changes is when it goes to like the little solo, I go to the neck pickup, and then I kick on the boost in the Nextone via the GAFC Boss foot switch. And then when it goes back to the other parts, I take the boost off and go back to the bridge pickup. So that's pretty much it for those parts. So I'll pull that part isolated out the intro song. Again, you'll see the settings on screen and hear and see exactly what's going on. Okay, so then for the main rhythm part, I was using the ES335. We're on the bridge pickup for everything, and I did change the settings on the Nextone ever so slightly. So I went to the EL84 mode, which is kind of like a Vox low wattage thing. Had the gain dialed up a tiny bit, just to give it a bit more fizz that we hear on those rhythm chords. Other than that, we didn't have the delay engaged this time, but we did have a little bit of reverb going on. So I'll pull that track isolated out the intro song so you can see and hear exactly what's going on. So there we have it. That was a look at how to get the tones on Supersonic by Oasis. So I really did think the Nextone Artist got us quite close to the original sound. So let me know down in the comments below how close you thought I got and any future how to sound like videos you'd like to see me do. I do believe that Noel and Boner did use the solid state amp on that original recording, so that definitely helps. Solid state amps do feel different. They're kind of more immediate than a tube amp. They don't really have that sagging power amp section thing going on. Thought the tones we got out of this are actually quite good. So again, if you want to see my full demo on the Nextone Artist, there'll be a link up in the cards, in the description, and pinned in the comments. So really simple parts. The only thing that was a bit different was having that little bit of delay going on, just to give us a bit of space. Again, it was like a really short slapback thing, and then of course the boost for the lead solos on the neck pickup. So if you like that how to sound like video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and hit the little bell notification for me as well. It really does help me out a lot, and that way you won't miss out on any of my future uploads. Other than that, go onto my channel, check out some of my playlists. I have plenty more lessons, covers, gear demos, how to sound like videos, and anything guitar related. As always, I've been Harry, and thanks for watching.